Yo, yo, welcome to Billy Baby. We back again. Man, this stuff is everywhere out here. I'm still out here doing some runs. I'm about to go pick up my baby's meds, go drop off this butter for her real quick, yo. But, I'm going to take y'all on a quick little walk along with me because I just wanted to, say some shit. And it deals with parenting, right? But I wanted to get on this, John, right? Just to, talk real quick about, our kids and stuff like that, right? Listen, some of us got kids that are hard headed, right? Some of us got kids that listen. Some of us got kids that are, learn responsibility, right, ahead of time. Others, I guess every kid learns, in different tiers, right? But instead of, rewarding the kids when they do bad, I think we need to bring back that little old school. I've said this a little bit, time after time. Right? We shouldn't be out here being, how can I say, best friends with our kids. The way we should be friends with our kids is a different way. I've said it time after time when it, on this panel, on this channel, right? But I think people will misunderstand the concept of being a friend, you know, to your child, right? Listen, we all need a friend, but parents nowadays, instead of in that listening ear, which means that's the concept of being a friend to your child, giving them advice, guiding them right. They become their child's bestie. You see where I'm coming from? And I mean, shit be wild, shit be crazy. You're not supposed to be your child's bestie, right? On the weekends, drinking, chilling, treating your child like, how can I say, like they're your buddies. All right. A lot of people have a tendency of doing that, and they get the concept messed up. I gotta see which street is fucked up because around I have to come right back around. I was gonna say I got a dog out there rating this joint. Oh, but yeah, my bad. But back to this, right? A lot of these kids are out here wild, right? And we just had a live. We talked about it the other day, right? Disciplining and stuff like that. A lot of discipline is missing within these homes, all right? And sometimes these kids that are acting out don't have, how can I say, bad parents, all right? Sometimes their parents is bad, but they don't have, they don't take the time to figure out what's going on in the kids' lives. That's still a form of neglect, and some people don't. Some people just don't seem to understand that, all right? And me personally, listen, if your child keeps messing up and keeps messing up, you have to let them bump their heads and learn. Look, I'm gonna speak on my own story, right? And a lot of people know this. I fought hard for my son to get into, these programs that he got into when he was younger. Something that I had him into, right? And when he reached a certain age, into them changing this HIPAA law and stuff like that, I'm gonna talk and get away from this noise. I don't know, y'all can hear me. But when they changed the HIPAA laws and stuff like that, right? My son thought that he was wrong. He could make his own decisions because, they was putting all this stuff in his head, blah, 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 blah. So he said, fuck it. And he took himself out of these programs. Right? And now that my son's right, I feel as though that he needs a lot of these programs. He's not able to get, get back into the routine as it was for when I fought. You see where I'm coming from? And people thought, oh, your decision is gonna fuck him up. No, it's not. Because I'm teaching him, even though he's autistic, right? I didn't treat my child like he's autistic. And thanks to the way that I was raising him, all right now, for example, he's trying to find his way. You see where I'm coming from? He's, he doesn't keep a job because of his autism, but he makes sure that, as soon as, the job doesn't fit him, he finds another one. All right. Like, like I said, listen, kids with autism is their way on the fucking highway. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Like, sometimes they hard headed. All right. But one thing that I let him know, for sure is, listen, just because you're autistic doesn't mean that, that's your jail get out of free card, right? All your actions got consequences. You see where I'm coming from? And, he's, listen, I had my son young, all right? He's seen everything I've been through. You see where I'm coming from? So he's seen the good, he's seen the bad, both of them together. And he knows damn well that regardless of anything, right, I'm gonna be there. But I've taught him, like, listen, I'll be right there the first time you keep messing up, or you see where I'm coming, you mess up, but you keep messing up time after time and think it's okay, think it's a joke. Like, there won't be no consequences to none of your actions. Whoa. Porky's points be smelling good as shit, but I don't get along with this swine. I forget Porky's points is right there and I don't like it. Just don't eat swine. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I teach him there's consequences to everything, man. Like, I'll be right there with him, supporting him when shit pop off in the beginning. But if shit continues, Like, give me a second. I gotta come in here real quick. So I gotta turn this. Alright. We back, we back. Bulls. This shit in that John. Like, damn, man. Some people need to learn how to patience, yo. But back to what I'm saying, man. Back to what I was saying, man. A lot of these parents are letting these kids get away with things, right? And you know what's crazy? These schools, a lot of these schools ain't no better, right? Rewarding these kids when they bad as shit isn't solving the solution, all right? It's not giving no resolution at all. Like it's time to really start putting, you listen, hands on ass, belt on ass. It's time to start whooping these kids' asses, right? It's too many of these kids. I think I'm gonna do part two. I'm not sure if I'll do it tomorrow or Sunday. I gotta see. I'm gonna schedule that one because it's gonna be on some nighttime, middle of the night type shit. So I'm definitely gonna schedule that one when I get back home. Blessings, blessings. I love Jesus. Blessings. Ah, shit. We got the madam in the building. Blessings, blessings. Dish and dirt. Guys, make sure y'all go check out Dish and Dirt Uncut and Dish and Dirt. All right, great conversations, great topics. All right, and she's funny as hell. But listen, man, I heard this mom talking about, right, that she wanted to break the cycle of whooping ass. I'm sitting here listening to this chick, right, and how she getting mad when motherfuckers is telling her that these kids, what they need is some discipline, some chastising. Bring back the perk walk and something. You see where I'm coming from? But some of these parents, right? I guess they're with that. It is what it is. Nah, man, listen. Like I said yesterday on my live, and I'm gonna say it on every live that I react to. When it comes to bullies and these wild ass fucking little kids, all right, they got so much evil in them because they've learned it. Man, that shit got transferred from the parent. All right. But anyways, we need to start, how can I say, parenting better, all right? And I'm talking to those parents out there that got that it is what it is type of attitude. Because if you don't get to your kid on time, guess what? Either the cops are going to do it or these streets are going to do it. It's one or the other. Like the mom with them two kids, I don't know how she's getting so much lashback on the internet, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie, right? I said this shit yesterday. If a grown ass adult put hands on these kids, the adult gets dragged. But then my thing is, what is we gonna do about these kids that is out here wilding out? There's some people that got a conscience. There's some people that don't. So once again, if you as a parent don't sit here and get a hold of your child, someone else is gonna do it. All right, and some people are afraid of putting hands on kids. All right, whether they got kids or they don't got kids. People need to wake up and smell the coffee, yo. I think we need to bring back some of that old school parenting. Not all of it, all right, but some of it. And DHS need to get on their jobs, yo. Because some of these parents ain't doing shit. They slagging. For real, for real. I got people mad at me because I said, listen, man, if these badass kids out here being bad as shit and they not listening, the parent need to get charged too. As fucked up as it sounds, listen, I used to be the one. They used to be like, damn, why y'all, trying to lock up the parent? Nah. My mind has completely changed since then. I don't know, this car got someone in it. I hate this street. I swear to God. Like, motherfuckers on Erie, boy. Where the fuck is the light from here? I mean, it's my turn. These motherfuckers, the way they turn, yo. It's like, you gotta be careful. I swear to God, I hate Erie. What is it? Erie, Allegheny, Roosevelt Boulevard. I hate them. Damn, somebody car got fucked up. All this glass. What the fuck does happen? I get off this John though. Yeah, man. Parents, be a parent to your kid, man. Start showing up, start doing the work. Because if you don't do what you got to do as a parent with your child, yo, and you keep letting them run wild in these streets, someone else is going to do it. Someone else is gonna do the job for you. And listen, your child's gonna end up in one place. Goddamn parents. All right. Yeah. Heaven's playground is getting full, and people are wondering why. Y'all need to really take a look around, man. Oh shit. Got kids out here, man, playing the role of following leader instead of becoming leaders. And that's because their parents don't know how to lead by example. How can these kids render something they wasn't taught? Come on, let's be real. See, ain't nobody ready for these conversations yet. Ain't nobody ready for these conversations. These kids cannot sit here and render something they have not been taught. So yes, they're gonna be out here acting buck wild, acting stupid. All right, jumping the elderly, beating up moms with their kids with them and shit like that. These kids don't give a fuck, and the school systems don't care either. All right, guess what? If parents don't come and argue and demand when it comes to town hall locally, ain't shit gonna get done. Real shit. Blessings, blessings, flying going team 22. Is this running 22? All right, I had to attend that call, man, but I gotta get in this building because I gotta make a call. All right, listen, I gotta call about my bread. All right, so listen, man, I just wanted to put this out there. All right, I'm not gonna be able to really, say everything I want to say because I'm gonna keep getting interrupted, phone call after phone call. All right, I got a lot of things to do today, but I appreciate everybody that showed up, man. Big shout out to Roman 22, man. Big shout out to my OG, man. Make sure y'all go check him out. All right, look, listen, man. He is funny as hell. All right, man. Listen, I gotta give y'all a heads up. If y'all can't handle roasting, all right, don't even look his way. But on some real shit, if you can handle roasting and you're into humor, man, go check out my OG 22 Ronin. All right. Well, right now he's the what the flying Galantine 22. I don't know why, but I'm reading this John in Spanish and in English. 'Cause that's how it feels like I don't know what the hell. Flying Galantine. I don't know. I feel like that right there has got Spanish word in it after flying, but it is what it is. You see how that word works for there? All right, it is that phrase. It is what it is. It works good right here when I'm saying it. When it comes to this right here, what I'm talking about. But when it comes to your kids, it ain't. It is what it is. All right, because being a parent, like I said yesterday, doesn't stop at birth. All right, and I'm gonna keep talking about this when I get on to part two of the Chicago mother that got jumped by Chicago mother that and her two kids that got jumped by the bullies. All right, so we're gonna pick up on that. I'm gonna give a little more of my opinion, my perspective. Listen, thoughts straight from a shorty's mind. All right, out of my chest and into the mic. That's basically it, all it is. Nothing more than just my thoughts, my opinions, things I've learned. All right, and when I speak on situations like this, I use my own experience. All right, to back up what I'm trying to say. And like I said, to make these changes, all right, it's gonna take a lot of us. It's gonna take for us to come together. The same way Chicago got together for that mom. Listen, no matter what city and state you're in, you're gonna have to come together, all right, as a community to make these changes. Other than that, man, we're gonna still stay stuck in the same cycle. All right. Well, those that want to keep repeating it, because the other ones, other people, we know how to get out that shit. All right, we know how to work around that shit. But till next time, this y'all Shorty Rachel. I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day. Continue to have a blessed and humble morning. And we out, yo. We out. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Yo, let me see. Can you see them? Look at that shit. It's coming out. Look at that green. All right, now I gotta work on getting my hair thick again. All right, this shit is about to puff out because it wants to get wavy. You see it? It's starting to wave out. Can you just like stay with the cowlick for once? All right, stop trying to puff out and stop trying to wave out on your own. All right, I wanted you. I put mousse on for a reason. It's like I ain't even put mousse on. But them grays is looking dope. They coming out. Y'all look at that. Them silvers is shiny as shit. The silver strips are shiny. This shit coming out dope. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. And I didn't have to dye my hair, man. I've been working on this since I was like what 20. I'm not mistaken. I think I was a teenager if I'm not mistaken. Damn. I'm not gonna sit here and break my head trying to remember that shit. Yo, these joints go all the way back. Yes, I need the bottom to stay black. And them silvers and them grays, I need them to come out thicker. So I'm definitely about to do something to get my hair to get thicker. This shit about to be dope when I leave it out, yo. It's gonna look hot as shit. Let me get off this joint.